Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to our webinar tonight with one of our successful VAG student and the successful VA. Why? Because we are considering her as successful one because right now she found her client and she is also sharing her knowledge with some of our newbies in our industry. So Miss May is a very diligent and one of a kind VA in our internship program because she always submits her tasks and also need someone who can help them. Okay, and also he's really willing to help other VAs in her batch. So this person is also one of the founder or the co-founder of Bukidnon Freelancers Association. So let's all welcome Miss Mae Caytuna.
Hello, good evening, PVANians. PVANians bang tawag? I mean, freelancers inside PVAN. Hi, good evening to all of you.
Okay, so actually, I have a few questions to Miss May, and of course, my question is, what was your work before, and how did you start as a VA?
Okay. Marami akong pinagdaanan. Mga pinagdaanan. Before, I was working under the local government unit. I was assigned at the city Social Welfare and Development Office. I was a job order, lower than the contractual pa talaga yon. I was a job order employee for 6 years. And then, while doing that kind of job, I was also doing like event organizing, multitasking talaga. Event organizing, I love doing weddings and birthdays. And then when I stopped working at the City Social Welfare and Development Office, I went back to college. And while doing my college, while doing my schooling, I still pursue my event organizing career. And also, I was teaching ESL online to Koreans and Japanese.
Okay, so that's nice. And how did you find this industry, the VA?
Okay, since I was also selling online. I was also selling women's apparel. So during those times na kasagsagan nung uh, uh, online shop ng Facebook, I already have seen this. I think the Upwork before was called Odesk. So I was curious. Ano ba tong Odesk? Ano bang ginagawa nila? And yet, I don't know pa din. Kahit na uh, curious na ako kung ano yon, merong a little bit na alam na, pero I don't know how to start or anything until I was really curious with online job until I found the ESL uh, teaching job. It's still an online job, but I'm still curious, or I still want to become a VA. I just don't know how. I mean, how do you call that? Uh, non-voice VA, but I don't know really how to start. There are so many um, I can find about VA in Google, but then I don't know how to start. That's really the problem.
Okay. So how does a virtual assistant guide training program help you in your journey as a VA?
Yeah, it's a very big help to me because I could say that probably without VAG, siguro until now, I'm still a VA, but then I don't know kung saan ako lulugar. I do not know kung nasa tama pa ba ako. I am still have this huge questions in
Yeah.
my head na ano bang gagawin, saan ako. I mean, even very basic lang dapat na skills, di ko pa din alam. Before, I already had training, pero I'm not sure if I am on the right track already. So when I heard about VAG, actually, ini-stop ko na siya.
Okay.
So parang I think two two, um, one or two batch na hindi ako na-enroll, iniisto ko lang, wala pa din akong pera at that time. But then, gustong-gusto ko na siya. So, I met Sir J. I was introduced to Sir J by Miss Susan Ginto, one of the admins of PVANs. And I was so happy na na-introduce niya ako kay Sir J. And then Sir J was really very approachable. Di niya ako kilala. First time kami nag-usap. At then, kahit na first time kami nausap, parang super open na siya agad kung ano yung, the coaching na ata agad yun eh. Baga, general coaching lang. Pero I was really so interested with joining BAG. So, nung nagka-time uh, pwede na akong mag-join, tinanong pa ako ni Sir J, kailangan mo pa ba to? Sabi niya sa akin. Kasi alam niya na nag-work na din naman ako at that time as a VA. And meron na din akong prior training. But then I told him na I need this training to confirm if I am already on the right track, and of course to learn more. Even mga basic na skills, I still need to learn those other skills. So sabi niya, sige, join ka na sa Sunday kasi Sunday na yung magiging start nung Sunday or Monday. Oh yeah, yung magiging start nung class. So sige, join ka na. So I was so happy na ngayon, tinanggap niya pa din ako na mag-join talaga dun sa VAG. So, it's really very helpful kasi VAG helped me, walk me through the things that I need to know. And it's so funny because when I think 5 days, just 5 days, nung nag-start yung class ng VAG, I was hired by my full-time client, still my client right now. I was hired. And then, as a social media manager na talaga. And then, ang dami pang skills na hindi ko alam. It happens na si client was using Canva as their main application for graphics design. So, gusto niya doon lahat gawin para makita din naman niya.
Yeah.
And I don't know anything about Canva. It's a very simple thing here, but I don't have any interest in knowing Canva. Parang okay na ako dun sa pinag-aralan kong photo editing na app na pang basic pa din. I don't really have interest with Canva. And then, sabi na, since si client gusto niya ng Canva, it so happen na dun sa VAG, tinuro yung Canva. So, wow, this is like, what a coincidence. Sabi naman, ang magiging project management or how do you say? Project management app natin is Trello. And I don't know anything about Trello at that time also. I may have been introduced to Asana and Teamwork, but as to Trello, wala akong alam, as in zero. And yun din yung ginamit na project management ng VAG. So it's like the VAG is training me for this client na kaka-hire din. So nag-match siya. And then it happened at the same time. So kahit na medyo stress na dito kay client kasi kakasimula, gusto mo pa-impress. At meron din, hindi din easy-easy yung lesson ng VAG kasi kailangan mo din mag-effort para makuha mo yung lahat ng lesson. But it's still like, it's very na-manage ko pa rin siya kasi nga para akong tinitrain ng VAG for this particular client. Yeah. So it's really like, there are more na naitulong yung VAG sa akin. But then, kahit yung dalawa lang na yun, very simple thing kung iisipin mo, pero during that time, it was really a huge thing for me. It was a big help for me na nakatulong talaga siya ng todo at that time for me.
So, you tell us the rate. How much is your rate? Yeah.
Well, this one is not my first client. I had like 2 previous clients before na lower rate. Although this one is not din naman kalakihan pa din. Pero okay na siya.
Yeah.
But probably when you learn more, that's the time when you would want to have higher rate na naman. So, at that time nagtitrain pa talaga ako, tinanggap ko yung rate na yun. But then, I could say it's still an okay rate. So,
Okay, more than the rate that you are earning in the BPO,
Previous,
right?
yes.
Yeah, so that's great. Okay, and then what motivates you to continue or to be a VA?
Okay. Personally,
Aside
yeah,
from cash, aside from aside from the salary, what motivates you?
yeah, I would want to say the salary.
Yeah.
But yes, one of the motivation is really the salary. Compare mo naman, I've been working, I mean, I had an experience with the corporate world and rank and file, and then dito din naman sa pinasukan kong bay, I could say na, kung i-match mo dun sa position ko in the corporate world, the same pa din, parang nasa rank and file pa din. But of course, it's kind of like 3 or 4 times or 5 times
Yeah.
more yung salary. So
Mhm.
that's one that motivates me. Secondly is my family. Physically, I'm not really like the rest of everybody. I mean, the rest of you, I have something, but then I could say that probably their worries of what will happen to me when something happened to them. That kind of thought na I need to augment myself. I need to put myself in the level wherein it will take away their worries na okay pala kung sakali man wala na sila, I can live on my own, I can survive on my own. So parang ganun. So I think that yun yung pinaka naging motivation ko to take away the worries na I need to be successful. And luckily, naipakita ko naman sa kanila. So, for now, nagiging emotional na ako. And for now, siguro, ano na, yung parang na-set ko na yung, ano na yun, na-set ko na yung feelings nila, ano ba tawag doon? Yung worries nila, parang nawala ko na alam na nila na, oh, I can be okay na pala. Or I can even help to my brothers and sisters, which I'm really doing. So that's the first one. Second na siguro yung salary.
Yeah. Yeah. The first reason actually.
That's the first reason talaga.
So, have you ever experienced? Can you tell us something about the time when you want to give up, or how you felt about that, and what you did instead of giving up? Especially for those who are want to learn BA, diba? Sometimes they will look for how many months na they cannot still find client. They will look for FB groups, and then the company is not replying, whatever. So how have you ever experienced that?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do. I mean, I did experience all those, the difficulty in finding a client. But probably first is finding my courage
Yeah.
to really apply
Mm-hmm.
for that position. That's probably the first. And then pag in-applyan mo na, walang sagot, or kaya sasabihin ka na lang, okay, we'll just let you know what will be the outcome of this. Sa akin, pag nasabihan ka na ng ganon, parang, okay, look for
Yeah,
something. Yung
automatic.
parang, it's like an indirect no for me. So I experienced that. And ngayon natatawa ako dun sa mga nagpo-post na, oh, I've been looking for 1 month na I've been looking for client and I'm not getting any. I wanted to say na, hello, it's not easy to find a good paying client, but then you need to have patience. So those were really my roadblocks also. And I have this experience wherein that was my second client na uh I mean, that client really liked the way I work. Parang impressed na siya. So
Yeah.
sabi niya, gusto na daw niya akong bigyan ng dedicated client. Sabi niya, that was also 1 week. That was only 1 week training. Supposedly, after 3 months pa ako magkakaroon ng dedicated client. Pero sabi niya, okay, I will give you a dedicated client na after this week. Kasi gusto niya nga niya yung mga how I want to meet my task, something like that. But then on my 5th day of being an intern, hindi ko kinaya yung probably the pressure, the change, the sudden change of time zone na, I mean, sanay ako sa puyatan, pero puyatan na relax. Hindi puyatan na stress ka na meron kang ginagawa. That one then, first time kong na-experience yun. I'm working from 9 a.m. ata to 6 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. So, the whole night talaga kailangan gising. So, hindi ko kinaya yung pressure. The client was really so good. So, what I did was, umiyak ako, tinurn off ko lahat yung phone, tsaka yung computer, yung internet, tinurn off ko. Tapos, umiyak ako. Sabi ko, ayoko na nito. Ayoko na yung job na to. Kinabukasan, sabi ko, gusto ko to. Continue pa din ako. So, I could say na probably some of you will experience like that, pero just don't give up kasi there are a lot of roadblocks na kaya mo na you will experience along the way para makuha mo yung level na gusto mo. And it's just don't give up. Ang dami-daming magiging experience mo pa na probably mas mahirap pa dun. Just remember na, if somebody will tell you, to yung work na to, very easy, click-click lang, okay na. And it's not really true.
Yeah. VA is not an easy job. Na
Yes.
iniisip nila because we're working from home, right? So speaking sa client, how do you find your client? Or how did you find your client?
I mean, the first client, I found it through referral. I was referred to, okay, I will refer to you. So that was. The second one was, I guess that was onlinejob.ph. I also went there. My third client, I found it on Facebook. So not really like there are the Facebook posts or job posts. It's not like that. I found it through, I guess that was a Facebook post, pero ni-refer din ako sa post na yon. And then my next client, I found it through commenting on Facebook. So I think everywhere makakakita ka ng client, just go to those places kung nasaan yung mga tao na, nasaan yung VA, sige, sabihin na lang natin, nasaan yung VA. Kung nasaan yung VA, nandun yung mga clients din. Kasi naghahanap sila ng VA. So, be active. Kasi you can really find clients everywhere.
Yeah. So, the small business owner clients, so you have to hang out with their groups. Kasi they are really need it, di ba? So, yun. And can you tell us something about, you said that BEG guided you. So, can you, kasi there are newbies here in our industry that they will just say that you can research on this on YouTube or Google it. You can learn everything. But what are the advantages of having someone who's guiding you to learn and someone, the VA, without someone who will not guide? Can you compare?
There is really a huge difference. I experienced both, and yes, it is true that you can learn a lot of things through YouTube, through Google. But then when you are a newbie, mahirap siya kung ganon. Mahirap siyang, you will just follow that. As for me, when I was starting, I tried learning things through YouTube, si Nana YouTube, si Tatay Google. I tried to learn from them, but then it's kind of like what you can find them. There are so many things that you can find in those pages or in those search engine. Dami-daming topic, hindi mo alam saan dun yung uunahin mo and saan dun yung para sa newbie. Di mo alam. So, if there is someone who can guide you, malalaman mo, okay, this is the first step, ito yung unahin mo. Bago ka pumunta dun sa number 3 lesson, may number 1 ka muna, may number 2 ka muna. So, it will guide you through getting in the world of online industry. So, if there is someone who can hold your hand and then walk you uh, through the virtual assistant, through getting into the virtual assistant industry, mas ma-build mo yung confidence mo, mas ma-build mo yung learning mo na meron na ako nito, kung kulang pa, tsaka ko i-enhance dun sa Google, tsaka ko i-enhance dun sa YouTube kasi alam ko na kung ano yung dapat kong pag-aralan pa. Kaysa naman diretso ka agad doon, you don't know kung ano yung uunahin mo sa dami ng nandun. Makakatulong naman talaga. Super makakatulong yung YouTube and Google. But then, you need someone to tell you kung ano yung uunahin mo. And that's what VAG did to me. I would say that, kung si Miss Universe Pia, joined Binibining Pilipinas 3 times, I also took lesson for General Virtual Assistant Training. I did it 3 times also. Just to, gusto ko lang talaga, okay, ito talaga, I'm on the right track. And those were investment na hindi ko talaga siya pinagsisihan. I'm not saying everyone to do that too, but it was my personal choice na ganon. And one of the lesson that I took was the VAG na sobra siyang nakatulong talaga to confirm that I'm already on the right track. So, kung totoo man yung okay na talaga yun sa Google at saka sa YouTube ka lang mag-learn, 3 beses ko nga ginawa yung nag-take ng lesson, tapos didiretso pa ako sa Google at saka YouTube, di ba? So, those training, one of the training, the GVAT, the VAG training was really one of the training that made me a virtual assistant, a true virtual assistant talaga.
So yeah, that's good. Okay, so how do you describe yourself 5 years from now as a successful virtual assistant?
Nakala ko, how can I describe myself 5 years ano? May asawa na ako!
That's one. For those who are single, Miss May is single. Okay. You can't
Yeah. But anyway, career-wise, as a virtual assistant, 5 years from now, as of this moment, I would say that I am not yet a 6-figure earner monthly. I had my first 6-figure a year ago, as in like a 2 month project, and I did hit my first 6-figure, which kailan ko lang na-realize na, nakuha ko na pala yung yung level na yun, naabot ko na pala. Nung na-realize ko, ang sarap pala. So, what I'm saying is 2 to 5 years from now, I wanted to be one of those freelancers who's earning 6-figure, in peso probably, 6-figure monthly. Yung monthly na talaga. At least siguro by that time, okay, naabot ko talaga tong level na to. And I don't find it impossible. Actually, I have this, I'm excited because I thought hindi ko talaga siya kayang gawin. But then, my recent client, parang yung naglakas loob lang talaga. Sabi ko, suntok sa buwan, kakayanin ko kaya to. So, sabi ko, nag-offer ako sa kanya ng kinda like, I will give you my services for free, but in return, when you are already earning, we'll have this kind of commission base. Yung parang ganon. So, it's like a contract. So, in-offer ko sa kanya na akala ko ma-open. Sabi niya, oh my God, that's what I'm looking for. Yun yung sabi niya. So, by starting at that, like, a very simple, kabadong proposal, I know na kaya kong abutin yung level na gusto ko. Kasi nga, pumayag na siya sa ganun, di ba? So, it's like 5 years from now, 2 to 5 years from now, I will be one of those freelancers that hitting that 6-figure, and I will really do my best for that. So far, for now, as to earning 5 figures, but then it's an okay level. It's
Mhm.
really an okay level that can pwede pa din nakakapag-sustain pa din minsan dun sa mga kapritsyo ng buhay. But then, still, the the aim or the ano ba tawag dun, yung pangarap talaga, yung gustong maabot ng level is those people or those freelancers who are already earning premium, yung tawag nila, yung nagpapabayadan ng premium rate.
Yeah,
So, that's really one of my, not really, 5 years from now, 2 to 5 years from now, I'm gonna be one of that.
yeah.
I'm gonna be one of that talaga.
Yes, it's not impossible.
Claim it.
Need and believe it. Okay. So, and lastly, what messages or what advice can you give to those who are starting their career as a freelancer or as a VA?
Okay, for those who are starting or are still starting their career as a VA, don't give up. This just like patience talaga. Kung ano yung patience meron kayo before, doblehin nyo pa, triplehin nyo pa. And huwag kayong mag-give up. There is a very good future for you in this industry. And if you don't know who to come to para maturuan kayo ma-walk I mean someone who can walk you through the ins and out of this industry, look for mentorship. Look for people, those people who are there, who are already in this industry, who can already tell you, who can already teach you. When I started, I did that. Like I said, 3 times pa nga, I did that.
Yeah.
So, and it's a very, very huge help. It's a very, very great help for me. So one of this will be the VAG. VAG lesson 1 month pero hindi mo siya malalang na, mamaya ko na gagawin yan. Hindi mo siya pwedeng ganun. Kailangan mag-exert ka talaga ng effort, allot ka talaga ng time to do your homework. Kasi kung hindi mo siya gagawin, hindi ka mag-allot ng time to do your homework, hindi mo matatapos yung 1 week lesson.
Yeah.
So, then next week, iba na naman yung lesson. So, you will be left behind. And you don't want that because you paid for that coaching program and you have to make sure that you are making the most out of it. So for all those newbies, just continue learning, don't stop. Einstein said, if you stop learning, you start dying. So if
Yeah.
you don't wanna die, continue learning. Look for people who can
Yeah.
help you with your struggles in terms of getting into the virtual assistant industry.
Yeah, so that's a very nice advice, Miss May. And there are things that me too, I also learned from her. So one of those things that I've learned from Miss May's interview tonight is that, uh, like her, she follows her authentic purpose. So she has a purpose. So everybody should have a purpose before starting a new career, right? Kasi you have to be fearless. Like what you say, you should have your courage. Diba? And then I guess another thing that we learned from this webinar is that you have to create your future. Diba? You should know how to create your future because if you are a fearless person, I think you are busy creating your good future, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the things that I've learned from her, and of course, do those things that others don't do. So like
Yeah, to be unique.
like you're be unique. You're doing those things. You are learning more, even though you have already your client. Even you are successful, you are still learning. And of
Yeah.
course, the best thing is that you are sharing it with other people who are really in need. Okay, so since Miss May has his own freelancing Bukidnon Freelancers Association, so those are the people there needs help. Okay,
Yeah.
so she's the one who's handling that group, and every time there are questions, she's the one who's answering. Like also in PVAN, and there's a lot of group there out there who can also help you out and give
Yeah, just look for people who have same mind or same
yes.
wavelength like you.
Yeah, 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 that's right. Okay, so speaking with our virtual assistant guide training program, we're gonna have our live training on March 17. This
Mhm.
on at B Spot Ortigas Center. Once again, so we would like to invite you on our PVAN Caravan, yeah, series. So as you can you see it, Miss May?
Yes,
Everyone can see it.
yes.
Okay, so this is our first event for March 17 at B Spot Business Center. I hope Miss May can join us on our next batch of Live, Pivan Caravan Live. So here are the things that you're going to learn. So we'll teach you how to jumpstart your overall VA career and how to make your online portfolio, the strategies, access to contracts and templates. So here we are. Sir Jay will be online, will be visible online, and he will talk to you before you join our PVAN Caravan on March 17. And lastly, so we would like to take this opportunity to earn as an affiliate. So just click on this one and sign up for the affiliate link, and there are tips there. There are guidelines, or yeah, you can sign up here to get a 20% commission on entire panel. So just sign up, create your account, and be our affiliate. So I hope to see you guys on March 17 on our live seminar. And again, once again, we would like to thank you, Ms. Mae Caytuna, for sharing your inspiring story with us, especially with the PVAN newbie VAs. Okay, and I
Thank you
hope,
also for inviting me.
yeah, it's our pleasure to invite you, and I hope soon you will see Miss May on stage also here in QC or in okay.
Hopefully.
So yeah, yeah, soon. Okay. So thank you for coming, everyone. Thank you, Miss May, and God bless you.
God bless everyone.
Yes, bye. Okay, are we all? I'll just
Recording pa siya.
recording ba?
Ano, mag-turn off yung recording pag end ng meeting.
Stop. Yeah, I ended already. Yun. Okay,
Pag-leave
end
ng
na tayo.
meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. So, good night po.
Good night. Thank you. I'll share with you the edited
Yes.
video. Okay, I'll show it to you before I post it.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.